right. My name's Lila, and I love adventures. Every day after school, I go to the park behind my house. It's full of tall trees, funny birds, and tiny secrets hiding everywhere. But today, something really strange happened. I was wearing my yellow jacket and my small backpack walking near the big oak tree. Then I heard a sound. Shh, like something moving behind the bushes. I peeked around, and there it was, a lizard. But not just any lizard. It was green with golden lines that sparkled like paint. When it looked at me, I felt like it understood me. I whispered, "Are you a magic lizard or something?" Of course, it didn't answer. But then its eyes glowed, and the ground started to shake. Before I could even scream, a glowing door opened under the tree, and whoosh! The lizard ran inside, and I ran after it. Everything around me turned into colors and light. I was spinning and flying until I landed on soft grass. When I opened my eyes, I gasped. The sky was purple, the trees were shining, and the birds looked like flying diamonds. "Wow," I said. "Am I dreaming?" Then the lizard turned to me and spoke.
Yes, you're dreaming, but it's our dream.
"Wait, you can talk?" The lizard giggled.
Of course I can. My name's Zeeza, and this is the crystal world. But something terrible happened, and I need your help.
"My help? Me?" I asked.
Brave, curious. Zeeza nodded. A magic stone was stolen last night. If we don't bring it back before sunset, all the colors in our world will disappear forever.
"Okay, Zeeza. We'll find that stone together." We started walking through the purple forest. The trees opened a path for us, glowing gently. Tiny creatures peeked from behind flowers. A bunny with wings, a turtle with glasses, and a group of singing fireflies.
Oh no, she said. That's the guardian of the lost cave. If she sees us, we're done for.
But then we heard a loud boom. The ground shook. Zeeza's tail trembled. We hid behind a shiny crystal tree. I whispered, "What do we do now?" Zeeza whispered back. We sneaked past her. Quietly, we started crawling on the glowing ground. My heart was beating so loud I thought she'd hear it. But then, crack! I stepped on a branch. The guardian turned around, eyes blazing red.
"Who's there?" she roared.
I froze.
Zeeza screamed, "Run!"
We ran as fast as we could. The trees moved to help us. Branches lifted, flowers closed behind us. But fire fell from the sky, blocking our path. I looked down and saw a small stone glowing in my pocket. I held it up, and suddenly, the fire vanished.
That's it. That's the stone of beginning.
"You're the chosen one." "The chosen one?" I said. "What does that mean?" But before she could answer, the ground started to glow again, and a deep voice echoed around us. "The sun is setting. Your time is running out." I looked at Zeeza. She looked at me, and I smiled. "Then let's hurry. Our adventure is just beginning." The forest was getting darker. The purple light faded into deep blue, and the air felt cold and heavy.
Zeeza whispered, "Cave is close. We must be careful."
I held the glowing stone tight in my hand. It felt warm, like it was alive. We followed a narrow path covered with shiny dust until we saw a huge crystal mountain. At its heart, a black hole, the entrance to the cave. I said softly, "This place feels strange."
Zeeza nodded. That's because the Guardian's magic is still here.
We stepped inside. The cave sparkled with thousands of colors, pink, blue, green, all glowing on the walls like rainbows trapped in stone. But the deeper we walked, the colder it got. Then we heard a sound. Drip, drip, water falling slowly, and then thud. Something heavy moved in the dark. I froze. Zeeza, was that you?
She shook her head slowly. No, that wasn't me.
Suddenly, two red eyes opened in the darkness. A deep growl filled the cave.
Who dares enter my home? The voice said.
I'm Lila, I said. We're looking for the stolen stone.
The stone belongs to me.
A huge shadow stepped forward. A massive creature made of crystal and light. It looked angry, but also sad. I said softly, "Why did you take it? The colors of your world are fading."
Because when I guard the light, no one remembers me. I just wanted to feel it for myself, for once.
I looked at Zeeza, and she looked back. We both felt sorry for the creature.
Zeeza stepped closer. If you give it back, you'll still be remembered. Sure, by us.
Really?
I nodded. Really? Then the creature opened its hand, and there it was, the stone of beginning, glowing brighter than ever. He placed it in my palm. "Take it," he said.
Bring back the colors.
The moment I touched the stone, light exploded through the cave. The crystal sang, the walls glowed, and a wave of color burst through the forest.
Zeeza laughed and twirled in the air. You did it, Lila. You saved the crystal world.
I smiled. We did it together.
The lizard shimmered and said, "It's time for you to wake up now, dreamer."
The light faded. The sounds disappeared, and when I opened my eyes, I was back under the oak tree, holding a tiny, shiny pebble in my hand. I looked at it and said, "See you soon, Zeeza." And maybe, just maybe, if you look closely at the light sometimes, you'll see a little golden lizard smiling back at you.